Hello, this is Hal. Today, let's take a look at the Yugioh starter box released in March 1999. This is the first pre-built deck released in Yugioh. This product was released just 1 month after the release of Volume 1, the first Yugioh pack. It is now a valuable item, and an unopened item costs about $4,000. Let's open the box now. It has a lot of things in it. Let's take a look at them one by one. First, let's open this case with a belt holder. The colors and logo go well together and it's very cool. There's a star chip inside. This is an item that appeared in the Kingdom arc of the original manga. It also includes a score sheet. This is a sheet that records the progress of life points in a duel. Old Yu-Gi-Oh rulebooks recommended using this sheet. Approximately 50 score sheets are included. You can do a lot of duels. The fact that it comes with a belt gives it a luxurious feel and is nice. Next is the deck case. When I purchased it, this deck case contained a pre-built deck. I have the cards in a binder and will show them to you later. Deck cases with the Yu-Gi-Oh logo are rare. I like to use this deck case when I carry my deck around. I think it's quite rare that people are using this deck case now. Next is the star chip again. This starter box contains star chips in 3 colors, gold, silver, and copper. In the original manga, only one type of star chip appears. In the past, star chips were sold separately for about $2 each. It's beautiful when you see it up close. Next is the rulebook. The cover of the rulebook is the same as the cover of the box. This is an illustration of the cover of the 9th volume of the original manga. There are detailed rules written in Japanese inside. A rulebook was included so that even beginners could play duels. It includes not only rules but also card combos. This starter box actually includes a playing field at the bottom of the box. Let's remove the case and take a look at the playing field. At the time, I think many people didn't realize that there was a playing field here. This is a mat used when dueling. I used it several times when I was a child, but I remember it falling apart quickly because it was made of paper. Actually, this starter box also comes with a calculator called Duel Calculator, but I don't have it. In the past, the Duel Calculator was sold separately for about $3, but it is now hard to find. I've found them at second-hand stores several times, but they didn't turn on, the LCD was broken, and they were all junk. I would like to get an unbroken duel calculator someday. Now, let's take a look at the cards included in the starter box. First up is this card. Celtic Guardian Super Rare. This card is a pre-order bonus card for starter box. This is a popular card that Yugi often used in the original manga. Its attack power was 1400, which was a strong stat at the time. Next is this card. Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is a card that represents Yu-Gi-Oh! This is a very cool card no matter how many times I look at it. It was also the strongest card at the time, and a card that children admired. Blue Eyes has been reprinted many times, but this product was the first to appear. Next up is Flame Swordsman. This is the card used by Joey in the original manga. The flaming sword in the illustration is very cool. With an attack power of 1800, it was the strongest fusion monster card at the time. Next, let's take a look at super rare cards. First up is Reijiki. It has a simple and powerful effect of destroying all of your opponent's monsters. This was a commonly used card at the time. This card is so strong that it was designated as a banned card for 15 years from 2004 to 2019. Next is Polymerization. At that time, you couldn't get polymerization unless you bought the starter box. Despite this, the pack contained many fusion monsters. At that time, there were many children who were in trouble because they could not obtain polymerization. The last super rare is Mountain. It's a field magic card. The blue sky in the background of the illustration and the super rare processing go well together, making it a very beautiful card. Next, let's take a look at 5 rare cards. All 5 rare cards are field magic cards. There are 5 cards: Umi, Forest, Sojin, Wasteland, and Yami. Mountain is the only super rare card, the others are rare cards. Mountain is a field magic card that can strengthen blue eyes, so it is said to have been upgraded to super rare. Next, let's look at normal cards. The normal cards in the starter box include many unfamiliar cards, including cards that have never appeared outside of Japan and cards that have never been reprinted. First is a card called Mystery Hand. It has not appeared outside of Japan, and has never been reprinted. This green hand looks creepy and attractive. Let's go to the next page. There are many unfamiliar cards on this page. A particularly popular card is Moon Beauty Elzum. This card is popular because of its beautiful illustrations. This card is also only available in Japan and has never been reprinted. Let's go to the next page. The most popular card on this page is Skull Servant. Although this card is very weak, it is popular and many related cards have appeared. At the time, I never expected that many cards related to this card would appear later. Let's go to the next page. This page also includes fusion monsters. In particular, Fusionist has only 900 attack power despite being a fusion monster. And it has no effect. It's a very weak card, but that weakness actually makes it attractive. Let's go to the last page. The last page contains normal cards, magic cards, and trap cards. Muyen Curry is an interesting card. A card that can restore 200 life points. The card name, Muyen, is actually the name of a curry restaurant in Japan. This card does not appear in the Master Duel app because it uses the name of an actual restaurant. Today we introduced the starter box released in 1999 and the cards included in it. It was the first product to appear in the Yugioh OCG, and it has many attractive cards. Not only the cards, but also the products included are attractive. Thank you for watching until the end. Please subscribe to the channel. See you again, goodbye.